really spicy from the salsa that I put on, I think.
Because it's dripping everywhere, it's a total mess. Really floppy though. The meat is really chewy. I cannot believe how many things we have gotten.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. All electronic devices need to be powered off. Thank you.
Welcome back to another video.
Today's new video is going to be about what can $10 get you in Playa del Carmen.
Alright, so $10 US is 199.55 Mexican pesos. Closest bill we can get to is 200. So today's bank is going to be 200 pesos. So to start the video today, we are going to start here at Paleteria y Neveria. Jerry, I assume it's an ice cream shop. It's a very hot day today in Playa del Carmen, and we're gonna start the day with some ice cream to cool off. So let's see how cheap ice cream will be. Hello. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
18. Todas, 18. De esta que es de cacahuate, para acá, 18. De la de frutos rojos, para acá, con esquimos de coco, 27.
Mango?
¿Perdón?
Mango?
De mango.
Mango, yeah, the pop.
Ah, bueno, esta es vainilla, es de crema.
Oh,
¿Está bien? Esta lleva fresa, blueberry, salsa mora.
Sí.
Está
Okay.
rica, es de agua, no tiene leche.
Okay. Yeah. Gracias.
Serían 45.
Okay.
Okay.
Gracias.
A ustedes, buen día.
Hasta luego. All right, so we just left the little ice cream shop there. We both got 2 ice creams. Mine is agua leche, so I guess it's milk and water with strawberries and blueberries. Super good. And it's dripping everywhere, so I'm trying not to get it all over me. What kind did you get?
I thought it was like pineapple or something, but tasting it tastes like a banana, what do you call it? Laffy Taffy? A banana Laffy Taffy, but yeah, I think it's banana.
Ah. And it came in like this plastic sleeve. We might be eating it wrong. Maybe we're supposed to keep the sleeve on and eat it by the stick way, because it's dripping everywhere. It's a total mess. This is so good, so refreshing. It's ice cold and the fruit inside. After you melt the ice, you chew on the fruit, so it tastes really good, really fresh, and hopefully a good way to start the day. And the cost for these 2 ice creams was 45 pesos.
All right, we're gonna finish these off and we'll see you at the next place.
All right, we've just stopped into a local convenience store. We're gonna try to get a bottle of water because our hands got all sticky from that ice cream and we are thirsty now. So let's see if we can get something. All right, we just got the water, 6.5 pesos, which is like 33 cents. Now that we got the water, that brings the bank down to 148 and 50 pesos. So let's head to the next spot.
All right, we just made it to the next spot. Right behind me are some food stands and we're going to get a cheap taco. You know, pastor taco?
¿Para comer aquí?
All right, so we just moved over to a smaller side street to get away from the noise. So I'm gonna talk about what I got. So I got 1 al pastor taco. And so that's just the typical taco with the marinated pork, some pineapple, cilantro, and onion. So let's try it out. Oh, and it was 15 pesos for 1.
So that brings the bank down to 133.50 pesos.
Muy bien. Really spicy from the salsa that I put on, I think. But that seasoning is just so good. So flavorful. And taste really all the spices in there. But there's also a hint of sweetness from the pineapple. Have one more bite. Oh yeah, there's an onion. I don't know if you're supposed to eat it together or separately, but it's an onion. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this up and we're gonna head up to the next spot.
Alright, so next up on this $10 video is going to be Mamma Mia. This is a place where you can get a small square piece of pizza for pretty cheap. So let's head in there and see what we can get. Hola. Can I have one cheese? One queso. Alright, so I ordered cheese pizza here, and I also put on some garlic sauce. I guess that's what people like. Let's give it a go and see how it is. Very bready, very cheesy, not much sauce. Really floppy though. Really floppy though. Really salty. That cheese is super salty. Not too hot, not cold. Good temperature. It's alright, not bad. It was 21 pesos. Alright, so that brings our bank down to 112.50 pesos. So you will see these little pizza places all around that sell these square pizzas of pizza. Usually you can get a slice of pizza for under 30 pesos and above 20 pesos. So it's a good deal, it's very cheap. And now, let's get on to the next spot. Alright, we are working our way down towards the 5th Avenue area, where things are probably gonna get a little bit more pricey, but that's okay. We have $5.64 left, which is 112 pesos and 50 cents. And we're gonna stop in the 7-Eleven and grab a Coca-Cola and see how cheap Coca-Cola is here at the convenience store.
¿Qué? ¿Los 15?
15?
¿Más 13 pesos unas sabritas? ¿O dulces?
Alright, well, we tried to get one Coca-Cola, and I was paying with a $100 peso bill because it was the last bill I had and I didn't have enough change. And he wanted me to buy something else because it was only 15 pesos, it was too little. And my guess is they just don't have enough bills around to be able to break higher bills with other bills, so they wanted to change. Anyways, we got a Coca-Cola, we got some Doritos, it was 28 pesos. And that brings our bank down to 84.50. Not too bad. Now obviously we know Coca-Cola and Doritos isn't like a Mexican food or anything, or a Mexican drink, but what's up? But we wanted to just get it just to see the comparison in price to what it would actually be in the US. Now a Coke in the US is probably going to be $2.50, something like that. Here it's 15 pesos, which is, I don't know, 70 cents or something. The little bag of Doritos, they would also be probably $1.25, $1.30 or something in the States. And those were only 13 pesos, which is a little more than 50 cents. So it's a pretty good deal. Now let's head towards 5th Avenue and see what else we can get into. Down here to Parque Los Fundadores, and we're just watching a local Mayan show. You can find them performing here every day of the week, and we're just kind of relaxing, taking this in. So we'll see how the show goes. So these Mayan shows that have it down here at Parque Los Fundadores, they're completely free, but it's good to give a donation in return, so I just gave them 10 pesos. Now that brings the bank down to 74.50 pesos. So we're gonna head out of here pretty soon and see what else we can find to eliminate the rest of the bank. So we just kind of left the 5th Ave area and we're walking back towards the center of town, I guess. And we're stopping by Las Cuecas to get a quesadilla. So let's get in there, get a quesadilla, and see how much it is. Hola, una chicharrón pesado. Gracias. Alright, so here is a quesadilla I got. This is a braised pork crackling quesadilla, I believe. And it was 18 pesos, so that brings our bank down to 56.50. Let's give this a go here. Super hot, a little oily there, a lot of flavor on that pork crackling, whatever it is. I think there's a bug crushed into the side. Save that for later, somebody else can have it. All the cheese is in the bottom here, so the top's not even melted together. Kind of weird. Let's give a bite of this cheese here. The meat is really chewy. Super chewy. Almost like a pulled pork, kind of. I don't know what kind of sauce that is, but it's good. Alright, I'm adding a little bit of hot sauce to it. Whatever kind of sauce that is. Some red salsa or something. Make it hotter. It's okay, it's not that bad. I'm gonna finish the rest of this and we're gonna get on to the next place. So we did walk down 5th Avenue for quite a ways, and we went into a shop to see if we could find some sort of souvenir, but it turned out to be that most of the souvenirs are a little on the pricey side. Most of them were $5 and up, so we're deciding not to put that into the video, and we're probably just gonna stick to all food now and whatever else we can find. Otherwise, we just wouldn't really be able to get much. Wow, I cannot believe how many things we have gotten so far today for $10. Which is 200 pesos. Mind-blowing. All right, well, we have walked a little ways away from the central area, and we were pretty close to where our Airbnb is. We were going to stop and get a marquesita, which is this street food that you can find pretty much everywhere, but we weren't feeling super hungry as we have eaten a lot already. So we figure, well, we have a little over 50 pesos left, so we'll probably hop back into the store. We do need some water for the Airbnb where we're staying. Anyways, I was saying, we'll hop into the store, we'll get some water, and maybe we'll grab like a beer and maybe some Mexican snack to finish off the video. So let's see what we can find. Just left the store, I got a 1.5 liter of water for 16 pesos. I got a Pepsi for 15 pesos. And the grand finale, something we already had, but it's so good you have to have it twice, is an al pastor taco. Now it's really dark out here, so you probably can't see anything, but it's the same meat from earlier. It's that red meat that is spinning on the spit with some green sauce to put on it. So in this video, we had 10 US dollars or 200 pesos to see how many things we could buy without going over that bank. We ended up with just 5.50 pesos left, or 28 cents. So in total, we got 2 popsicles for 45 pesos, 1 bottle of water for 6.5 pesos, 1 al pastor taco for 55 pesos, 1 cheese pizza for 21 pesos, 1 Coca-Cola for 15 pesos, 1 bag of Doritos for 13 pesos, 1 Mayan Show for 10 pesos, 1 pork crackling quesadilla for 18 pesos, 1.5 liter of water for 16 pesos, 1 Pepsi for 15 pesos, and 1 more al pastor taco for 15 pesos, plus a 5 peso tip. So that's going to conclude for today's $10 video in Playa del Carmen. We just wanted to see how far we could push $10 to see how many different things we can get. And as you can see from this video, you can get a lot of food for very cheap here in Playa del Carmen. So like always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. It's really a mouthful. So we'll grab some water and maybe, hold on, there's a motorcycle. All right, so we just left the store. Got a 1.5 liter water for 16 pesos. Bought a Pepsi. I forget how much this was. Oh yeah, it's starting over.